Welcome back to Chicago Couch Scouts. It's finally July. June went by in a fucking a flurry, but we got some NBA to talk about, a little NFL, but mostly NBA. We're gonna focus on NBA, but let's jump right into it. Let's start NFL just because it's kind of on the shorter side. Decent sized trade, I think. Steelers are trading Minka Fitzpatrick, and I think it was a 2027, what was it, seventh round pick for Johnny Smith, yeah, Jalen Ramsey, and I think they're getting back a 2027 fifth round pick, something like that, or it's the other way around, but just like a pick swap.
Yeah, personally, not like I don't really get it. Like as far as I'm concerned, Minka's still good, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I mean, Ramsey's still good also, but
Yeah,
it's like I don't know, weird kind of player for player thing going on there. Didn't see it coming.
a lot of the stuff I was seeing, like obviously I'm not tuned in the Steelers games, like obviously you probably watch them more just because of the Browns, but people were saying Minka's just like slow. Uh, it just like hasn't been a great fit for the defense recently. I don't know, maybe going back to Miami, he just like picks it up back to where he was. He was an all pro, I think, in 22. So it's been like 2 years of kind of like average to below average football being played for him. There's been some rumors that like
Still
some
good
of
and
this,
Madden.
there's been some rumors that like some of the other members of the Steelers defense have like subtly called them out when they're doing like media interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, it was kind of just like you don't really see like player for player trades in the NFL anymore. It's mostly just like a player
Those
for a
are
bunch of
banned in
draft.
Madden also.
um,
I
yeah,
brought it
but
up to
like
my commissioner. I was like, dude, like you gotta let me work now. You see what
yeah,
the fucking Steelers and Dolphins are doing?
gotta make it realistic.
That was a big win for the Madden GMs out there. I'll say that.
Like the Steelers cornerback room has Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, and Joey Porter now. Like two corner, like obviously corner. You don't want to be over 30. Like being on the wrong side of 30 as a corner is like it's almost like a running back. Like you get slower, you just can't play the position as well. I feel like I Ramsey did play 17 games last year, but I feel like he's had like these like small like tissue injuries over the past few years. I know he played like 10 games 2 years ago.
They got
I don't
two
think
unks in the building to mentor Joey
yeah,
Porter. That's what I
exactly.
see.
Exactly. Like I mean Darius Slay also has dealt with injuries. I think he was I don't know how many games he played last year, but I feel like he missed a few. But yeah, I mean, very interesting trade. We kind of talked about it on the side, but like Jonnu Smith reuniting with Arthur Smith, that could be very interesting in terms of maybe like fantasy outlook.
Big
Could
for
be
Arthur.
yeah, yeah.
He's a billionaire now, by the way. Shout out.
Swear. What's the
He inherited $1 billion and his first purchase was Jonnu Smith.
yeah.
He was like, I'll pay his contract myself. Fucking trade Mika for him now.
Oh my God. But
He's
yeah,
paying Jonnu Smith out of pocket for the rest of the contract.
I wonder what this does to Darnell Washington and Freiermuth now. Like, does Freiermuth get traded? Does Darnell Washington stick as the two for like based off his blocking ability? Kind of curious how they're gonna look at
I feel
that.
like they all play a different role, and
Yeah,
Arthur Smith like kind of loves having all these gadget guys instead of like defined
yeah,
weapons. So
yeah. Maybe Johnu is like more of like a slot guy, almost like a slot wide receiver, while
Arthur
Freiermuth
Smith
plays.
would rather have like a collection of misfit toys than like two cool ones.
Yeah, exactly. Look what he did with the fucking Bijan, Drake London.
Like he'd rather have all of fucking Sid's toys instead of like Woody and Buzz only.
I can see that's a great comp. Great comp. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like this league shattering move. I still feel like the Steelers are relatively the same team. Like I feel like they're probably gonna sit around like 500, like 8 and 9, 9 and 8, like around there. The Dolphins, who knows? Maybe Mika plays a little better. I don't know. I don't think it makes either team like significantly better. I feel like it was kind of just like a
I think the
horizontal move
Steelers
for.
got better for sure. For Miami, like it's kind of weird because like they probably would have got like a third or fourth round pick for Ramsey. I would assume
Yeah, yeah, I can see
maybe a
that.
second if someone like real like the Eagles if they could afford him, something like that. I don't know, Chiefs. But I feel like Minka's worth. more than that, so they're kind of a winner here because they get like a quality player for Ramsey. At least as far as I'm concerned, like Mika might be washed, but I still think he's good.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
Got your
yeah,
Madden
and
bias.
then Johnny Smith, big get for Arthur Smith though. I think
Yeah. So
that's the big win, like the bromance and
see how Rogers
that
using them and
connection
stuff like
back.
that. Yeah.
It's
I
just
mean,
like
they needed more weapons.
sabotaging fantasy tight ends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I
Kyle
mean,
Pitts owners.
they just needed weapons. I feel like they have DK, and other than that, like Roman Wilson. It's like you don't have much going on in that wide receiver room besides DK. And now adding Jonnu, like he had a very good ended like second half of last year as a receiver for Miami. He's put together some good seasons, so it'll be interesting to see his production level, especially with Rodgers throwing him the ball. It's probably the best quarterback he's had because he's probably let me see.
Rodgers and DK is kind of an underrated fucking connection, bro. I feel like people
Yeah,
are sleeping on that. If
yeah, it's
Rodgers
just
isn't super washed, like that's kind of a nasty receiver to pair him with, because Rodgers
yeah,
loves to chuck it up there.
exactly. But yeah, like you said, like it's kind of just a question of like, is Rodgers anywhere
Yeah, like
close to
I feel
like,
like last year he was like decent, but like
he
not good
wasn't.
enough, because like they
Yeah,
had
no,
talent, like and they should win if Aaron Rodgers is any good. But
exactly,
his stats weren't bad, but it's just like
exactly.
I don't know.
They were putting together like the with the talent, like you said, like with the
I
talent
think
surrounded around him.
much better situation to succeed though with Arthur Smith. And as funny as that sounds, but
Yeah,
like the Jets' offensive situation wasn't great last year, so
yeah. I think that's fair. But yeah, so it's July now. I believe the Hall of Fame game is at the end of the month, so we have football coming up. We have training camp starting up soon. So look for more NFL news from us,
Hard
more NFL
Knocks,
talk.
Hard Knocks
Yeah,
coming up.
Bills, right? Yeah, yeah, Bills.
Ooh, actually, no, we're not. We're not
Yeah,
waiting for Hard Knocks.
I forgot about that. It's
The fuck
Bills,
are
and
they gonna
then
put on there? Like, oh, Maxwell Harrison's being sued for
oh, that
sexual
too.
assault allegations.
I forgot about that came out today too. Yeah, that was
The fuck? No, it's
interesting.
just gonna be like Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld at their house,
The,
like
probably,
wrangling, yapping.
yeah. I can't even like
The fuck else are they gonna show?
let's try and predict who are gonna be the characters on Hard Knocks. Like I think Deion Dawkins is like a lock to be a character on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I don't know what these guys act like. I wish
Yeah,
Gabe Davis was still there. We could get like Shane Gillis on a fucking FaceTime call. Cam,
I don't even know. Like, oh, is didn't am I wrong? Am I imagining that Joey Bosa signed there?
no, I don't even think he got released. I think he's still in LA.
Nah, Joey Bosa is not on the Chargers anymore.
Really?
He is on the Bills. Okay, I didn't imagine that.
Oh, Joey
Yeah.
Bosa's on the Bills. You heard it. Missed that
um,
fucking Shams tweet or Schefter. Jeff
but yeah,
Passan. Oop. Jeff
that will
Passan
be
is 44 years old, by the way. Found that out yesterday.
I
He
know I saw
posted
you
that
talking
his
about
son
that.
committed. I was like, you are my age. What the fuck are
Yeah,
you
I know.
talking
He
about?
looks like he's like 30 at like the oldest. It's crazy. That was shocking too when I saw that tweet.
I called
Um,
him the Ralph Macchio of our era.
the Ralph Macchio of what are they called? Yeah. Okay. So that's the little NFL news that's been going on, but should be expecting more in the coming month. Gonna take a jump to the NBA as the NBA draft happened since the last time we recorded. Our mock didn't do so great. A few picks correct
Got
in
Derek
there.
Queen to the fucking
Yeah,
Pelicans, right?
right team, wrong pick.
Dumars made it happen a little bit differently.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I think this draft went pretty as expected. I mean, I think the Jazz taking Ace Bailey after he told them like don't draft me was kind of surprising, but in like looking back on it, Danny Ainge like probably didn't give a fuck. So that was probably like the one guy to expect like he's not gonna give a fuck what you want. Um, that was something that popped out to me. The Nets, I think, probably went maybe 1 for 5 in their draft picks. The Demon pick at 8 was just shocking. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know what the Nets are doing, but I think MPJ is gonna put up some numbers there.
yeah, we'll talk about that trade later, but
MPJ is the
him and
star
Cam
player.
Thomas,
I've been
yeah.
waiting for that since I was watching fucking Nathan Hale high school fucking basketball. like, yeah. He
Um,
was nasty, dude. It's like,
before the back injury, he was
yeah,
crazy.
like
I wanted the
KD
Bulls to draft him.
with a hitch in the jumper.
I wanted them to be on the Bulls so bad, and then they took Wendell Carter and traded him for
It's like
fucking
I'd still would have rather had him than fucking Colin Sexton. He would have been a good piece on the Cavs. But I
yeah,
don't know. It would have got weird because he's on like a max contract and shit.
yeah.
Probably gone back.
Um, but yeah, so some interesting picks. I know you talked about it. Jace Richardson to the Magic, like that seems like such a great
Yeah,
fit,
I like that.
especially
I think he'll
he's
cook as like a backup point guard there, backup
yeah,
shooting
like
guard.
yeah, like some sort of combo
Anthony
guard.
Black at the one, him at the
Yeah,
two. Like you could
especially
figure out
with
the
like
size.
yeah, Anthony Black being like a good defender next to him coming off the bench.
Yeah,
Like I
like
think that
Anthony
would be
Black
really
could guard threes. Like
mhm.
they could hide him if
Yeah,
like Jonathan Isaac too. Like it'll get weird with the shooting. They probably need like a stretch five off the bench or some shit if they're
yeah,
gonna be playing like Black and Isaac together. But
yeah. That's why like because like Wagner tore his ACL last year. Like I don't know when, but he would have been like he they had the ideal backup big because he was starting some games too. But um yeah, I mean like he would be the stretch five to really be on that bench unit. Um
Will Wagner, he might have been on the cover of one of them fucking NCAA basketball games. If
yeah, we could talk about that too. That's hype. Like
yeah, that's hype.
when that news came out, like
It's
I know we
unfortunate
were
that like the players that are gonna be in that game are like freshmen in high school right now.
yeah like sophomores. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Wow. Um Yeah, I wish so like I know we are both excited for college football to come out. It's kind of a side tangent. We'll get back to the draft in a
I
minute,
think I'd
but
be more hyped for college basketball though.
yeah, I
Because
think so
like I
too.
will play career, I will play
Hmm.
franchise the most, and then like
Hmm.
I will play my team in that too. Because
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the college basketball cards that they're gonna drop are gonna be insane.
Exactly. Like a
It's not gonna be like
throwback.
2K where like it's gonna be 6 foot fucking nine point guards and 6 foot seven point
Uh-huh.
guards. Like it's gonna be like I'm gonna be able to use fucking Jimmer Fredette and like actually be able to
Uh-huh.
play. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I can't wait till they drop like a March Madness promo and there's like a 99 Jaleel Okafor. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, no, but
Um,
like that'll be cool. Like I hope the gameplay is like that, where like posting up is like worth your while. You're not just chucking through. Like, I mean, they shoot a ton of threes in college basketball, but it's
yeah,
still
but
different
it's
than the
like set offenses and stuff like that instead of just like iso
yeah,
ball, like how 2K is now. Like if they make it, if they somehow can engineer the game to like be surrounded around a set offense, that would be really cool and
yeah.
exciting.
Like in 2K, like I never run plays, but like I'm gonna run plays. Like I'm just gonna have it
Mm-hmm.
so the plays run when I come down the court
Hmm.
in college, because it's just like that's I feel like that's how you should play.
Yeah, like that was
But I'm
like I
excited.
still play NCAA 10 with fucking Blake Griffin on the cover on my PS3. Like I played that game way more than college football growing up, and so that was really exciting news. Like I know we were both excited for college football, and like I'm like about to pre-order the new one because like obviously I
They
have to
gotta
make
put
it
the
on
rec center in that though. Like
that.
I need it.
It's
Like
just
nope.
like yeah,
Like
you're
pro
just
am or
playing.
something, like intramurals, like you
Yeah,
could create your own intramurals team.
you're playing against like 5'4" sophomore engineering students.
Yeah, like something like that. Like you're like normal sized people, that would be hilarious.
That would be great.
The
That would be
centers are
great.
like 6'3", dude. That'd be so funny. No dunking.
Oh my god, that would be funny though. So
One guy,
I,
like one guy per team can dunk. It's rim grader only.
yeah, it's just straight like it's just a bunch of white dudes too. That
That's
I
gonna be funny though, dude. Like the white boys are gonna be hooping
yeah,
in college basketball. I'm gonna have like Jimmer, JJ Redick, Adam Morrison, fucking trio in my
Cooper
team.
Flag. Oh my, like
Cooper Flag's
Tyler
got some
Hands, bro.
bangers. Like, yeah, Tyler Hansbrough at the four, and then we'll throw like a Plumlee or a fucking Zeller at the five.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
Myers Leonard.
I'm excited for that. Like like seeing it come out in 2028 sucks, but like it seems like they're gonna take their time with it. Hopefully, like they see what the fans want with college football and they apply it to college basketball. Like I think that's why I'm okay with it taking a few years. Like it sucks I'm gonna be fucking
Yeah,
26 when it comes out, but
I think the features and like the content will be good. I'm worried about the gameplay because when NBA Live came back, like the gameplay was garbage. Like the game
Yeah,
was fun, it looked cool. Like
yeah,
I'd say like the UI is but way better than 2K. Like I love like
yeah.
the live menus and shit
Uh-huh.
like that.
I
Just the
agree.
way the game looks, but once you actually get into the games, like the gameplay and shit, trash. So they gotta fix that.
Yeah. So that's 3 years from now, but we'll get back to the draft. Focus on this previous college
Young by the
class.
time that game comes out, bro.
I know, I'm gonna be 26, bro. It's gonna
I have to
suck.
get my own fucking insurance by the time that game hits, bro. Anybody want a game share?
Oh my god. You're still talking to your brother. You're like, hey, game share me college
Yeah.
basketball
If anyone wants to
2028.
game share me college basketball 28, let me know in the comments.
Um,
Gotta pay for insurance by then.
so back to the draft a little bit. Like, I think the biggest shock pick was Yang Hansen, the Chinese dude who was just
Dude,
sitting
did
in
you
the
see those
audience.
TikToks of him laughing? It's so
Yeah,
fucking weird.
yeah. My
He was like,
favorite.
oh, oh.
my fa- my favorite was Rosillo when he's talking about him after the combine, and he was like, he didn't speak a lick of English, and he was just calling for the ball like, ah. And he said he saw him like
That's so
take a
funny
post.
though.
Yeah, I know. He saw him.
He looks
His
good though. Like yeah.
he looks
It's a good
solid.
landing spot for him too. Portland's got like a good identity. I don't like entirely know what the fuck they're doing, but like they have like a defensive identity. I like what Chauncey Billups has going on. They
Yeah,
just like kind of need to have someone break out as the guy, I think.
yeah. We both kind of talked about it, um, just through text, but like I think they're a sneaky playing team. Like could
Yeah.
even playoffs. Like I think they could even
Yeah,
win a
like I
play-in
could see
game.
them being really good in the regular season and like surprising people, but I don't see
Yeah,
like a deep playoff run. Like I see like what the Rockets did as like their best case, and then they're gonna get to the offseason and be like, all right, we gotta go fucking like Shade
yeah,
Sharp and all our picks for someone else.
yeah. So yeah, but like you said, I think it's gonna take someone like having taking that next step. Like Scoot took a
Devin
little.
Booker destination in a year.
I mean, if they're good enough, why not? Like I could see. I mean, they don't have their pick because it's like constantly the Bulls pick, but it's protected. But um, yeah, I mean, like you said, they're gonna have to take someone. Someone's gonna have to take the next step. Like Scoot
Can the
took
Bulls
like
just not get the pick until they make the playoffs?
yeah. I think like at a certain point, it just becomes like a second round pick.
That's
But
crazy.
I have to figure. I would have to look at the protection by year. But
We just
yeah. I
do that
mean,
discussion now because we brought up the Bulls. Worst fucking.
yeah, sure. Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
So I wanted to talk about some of the worst ran franchises in sports at the moment.
Yeah.
Um, because of what has taken place in the NBA this week with Joe Dumars back on the scene and the Bulls stinking it up as usual. I think those two really stand out in the NBA. Um, the
Yeah,
Pelicans
I mean,
and the Bulls right now are just totally directionless. Uh,
yeah, like
I
the
think Phoenix has
Pelicans
an argument. I don't really know what the fuck. Like they blew up a championship team, and but we
became
should
so
probably
much
slow down.
worse.
But let's talk about the Bulls first.
Yeah, it's just with the Bulls, they just keep as a Bulls fan, like they just keep accepting the fact that like mediocrity is okay, is good, and that's just like the Jerry Reinsdorf
Yeah, Jerry's
way
like.
of thinking.
I think Jerry's more worried about like putting people in the fucking seats, and like it's the
Hmm.
Bulls, so that's gonna happen whether you win
Yeah,
20 games or not.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's just
he just
like
doesn't pay any of the taxes, and they make money. So he
yeah, it's like he
doesn't think
keeps
he needs to change anything.
they just keep extending their front office and Billy Donovan when they've done
They
nothing to.
extend players that they should not be extending, extend
Yeah,
the coach
yeah.
in the front office.
It's just like as long as we
People
can get
like
to the
people
plan.
pretend like Billy Donovan's this great coach all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. Like,
I think he's fine.
he's a
I
great
like
college coach, but like I, I don't. I've seen like not that talented teams fucking make the playoffs in the East all the time. Like Thibodeau did it with the Knicks a couple years ago. They had like Julius Randle and fucking RJ Barrett as their best two players. Like,
yeah. I
come on.
just I think Billy Donovan's fine. Like I just think for him to be the third longest tenured NBA coach, like the NBA at this day and
Have they made the
age,
playoffs one or yeah, one time?
yeah,
Is that
the
it?
2021 with when Alonzo got hurt, but they were a 6 seed
And
and they
he's been the
lost in
coach since
five.
the year after they traded Jimmy? or like the season after that off season or
I think
something.
he's been the coach since 2020. I think that's I think it's been 5 years.
Damn, and he's the third longest tenure. There hasn't
Yeah,
been.
like that's what I'm saying. Like the NBA, the state of the NBA right now is like coaches have very short leashes, and like if you suck for like 2 years, you're gone. And Billy Donovan's been mediocre at best for five, and he's still there. Like it's like yeah, it's literally Spoelstra, Kerr, Billy Donovan. So and how
So
many
he's
rings?
basically number one because the other two are gonna be like they're
Yeah,
never
they're
gonna
not
get
getting.
fired. They're just
Yeah,
gonna retire.
exactly. Yeah. So
Spoelstra will probably get promoted to fucking president. Actually, now that I think
yeah,
of it,
when
like
Pat
when Pat
Riley
Riley
fucking
retires, they'll just be like,
croaks,
"Oh, front
yeah.
office, like you're Brad Stevens now."
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I don't understand. Like, just commit to something. If you're gonna go all in, like actually go all in. Stop buying like DeMar DeRozan. Like go out for actual superstar.
I don't think like going all in's even acceptable. Like they just need to be bad because nobody
Yeah,
wants to fucking sign there. Like we've been doing this for I've been watching the NBA for 15 years and it's been like who are the Bulls gonna sign? Who are the Bulls gonna sign? And what they have to show for it is fucking Carlos Boozer, Pau Gasol, and DeMar DeRozan. Like they don't sign
yeah,
it. No one wants to go
yeah,
there. They didn't
yeah.
get
No, it's
Carmelo. They didn't get LeBron or D Wade. Well, they did get D Wade when he was fucking 36 and lost both his fucking knees. But
oh my god.
like
And
nobody's
Rondo.
signing with the Bulls. No, even the people from Chicago don't want to fucking sign with the Bulls. Anthony Davis didn't want to come here. Like,
Hey, Jabari Parker came back.
yeah, Jabari Parker came back. I don't know, 1 for 20 after he tore his fucking ACL. But Lil Okafor might sign here after his finals appearance.
Yeah, wasn't he like a fucking Mexican League MVP or something like that? Maybe.
And then he spawned in
Uh,
on the Pacers. You're like, look, Jahlil
yeah.
Okafor on the bench. Look.
Oh man. Yeah, no, they're bad. It's just like they'll never go full rebuild because they just can't. Because when they did do that, they fucking got Patrick Williams and they should have took Tyrese Halliburton. And like that was when people started not to go to the games and Jerry was like felt his pocket was a little lighter after one season, so he was like, "Nah, we can't be doing this." So I just, as long as he's alive, like the problem with the Bulls is when Jerry dies, like there's already a plan in place for the Sox to go to Ishbia. When Jerry dies, Michael
Yeah, I'm
Reinsdorf
a
is,
little concerned about that, by the way, because the Suns are a fucking shit show. Like,
yeah, I think
I kind of
baseball's
like
different.
what's going on with the White Sox. Like, if this guy's gonna just come in and fucking throw money around, and like, he's not Steve Cohen, he's not Mark Walter, like, he's not gonna be able to fucking buy whoever he wants. Like, I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
mean,
kind of gotta leave Chris Getz alone, but that's a separate topic.
yeah, I
But
think baseball's so much different though, because like the problem with the Suns is they are trying to buy everyone, and like in baseball, if you have the ability to do so, you can be good by doing that. So I think that's fine. Like as long as he's not like trying, if he comes in and like shakes up everything that has been good, that will be a problem. But we'll see.
it's also the brother, not Matt, so
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
it's Justin.
maybe
Yeah.
he's more laid back and
Uh huh. But yeah,
whatever.
back to the Bulls. Like once Jerry dies, like I said, the Sox are gone. Like they're not gonna own that. But Michael
Yeah, the Bulls are
Reinsdorf is
going to Michael, so
exactly because he's
I
been
mean, I
running
guess
it.
we don't know
Yeah.
how he would be, but
Well, he's been running it. Like Jerry obviously has overseen it, but like Michael has been the guy since Billy Donovan got hired and AK got hired and all those guys. So yeah, no, it's a bleak future. Like I think Matas is great. Hopefully SNG is in the same boat, like the same category as Matas. So I don't see it. I think he's not gonna be as good. Um,
yeah, I don't really understand that pick. From what I hear about him, they say 2 years away, and his ceiling is like a high level role player.
yeah, I don't know.
Like
We'll see.
I don't I don't get that. Like why wouldn't you just take fucking Young Hansen at that point? Like
Yeah,
he's 2 years away, but he might be like Sengun, but like bigger.
I was hoping they would trade up for Malawak, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
yeah, that's another one. Like he's 2 years away, but he might be like defensive player of the year in four
yeah,
years. So,
he might be able to guard two
well,
through
I mean,
five, and
Wembanyama exists, so he's gonna win
yeah,
like 10 in a
it's
row. But like
voter
that
fatigue though. Voter
quality of
fatigue.
big,
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. And then they trade for Isaac Okoro and give up Lonzo when they turned down a
God, that
first
was
round
so
pick for
bad.
Lonzo
I
at the
laughed when I saw
deadline.
that. I was so happy. Like
I
I've been like hyping up the Lonzo move, like just because I love Lonzo. Like, it's kind of a joke, but like it is a good move for the Cavs. Like he'll be a really
like
solid back point guard. But
yeah, like
Isaac Okoro's fucking terrible. Like I don't know. I can't believe there was a team willing to take that contract. Honestly, like
he's just a
I'm
worse
surprised they didn't
version of
have to give
Patrick
like a first
Williams.
round pick to take that contract for 2 years.
Yes, I don't understand it. And if they did that, because like all these rumors about them being interested in Cam Whitmore coming out, like if they did that instead of trading for Cam Whitmore, if like
Yeah,
Houston
who
would have
like
done
actually has
Lonzo,
upside and like can
yeah,
score and
yeah,
dribble a little bit.
and
Like
play defense at the same level as Isaac Okoro, like
yeah,
I
like Isaac Okoro is not like this like elite fucking defensive god, or the Cavs would have had him on the court more.
exactly, it's bad. But yeah, the Pelicans also giving up
Their
that first
their
round pick.
guards are Darius Garland and fucking Donovan Mitchell. They could use some defense on the wing, and he was not
That's
playing.
why they
And
traded for DeAndre Hunter. Since they were
yeah, he's
so
not playing in at the end of games because he can't
yeah,
shoot shit.
yeah. But yeah, you also mentioned the Pelicans. That trade was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I
Also,
like the
you
Dairy
know,
Queen fit. Like we had it in our mock at 7, even though that
yeah,
was like early for him, and he ends
yeah.
up slipping. But like it's a good fit for him. But like
Giving up your first next year in such a loaded draft class
it's
is
also it's like a good fit in theory though, because like he plays well off their best player. But like, is he gonna go in and play? Because like they got that Missy dude who they like played last year,
yeah, yeah. That everyone in our TikTok
and
comments is saying
they're like
that.
an incompetent franchise. They just got all these dudes. Like they got Murray and Poole just like hanging out on big contracts. Like Jeremiah Fears is gonna come off the bench. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I don't because like if you just keep McCollum at that point, if you knew you were drafting Fears if he was at your pick, and you just keep McCollum, he's expiring at the end of the year. Like Poole still has another year on his contract. It's like I get the like, hey, he's still like 25, 26. Like maybe he reverts back to like his
There's
that
like
1 year with Golden State, but
there's no scenario where they could like win here. Like you either start Fears and then you have to play him with fucking Murray, and that team's not gonna be able to shoot at all with those two and Zion and Missy or Queen. And if you don't, then Fears is coming off the bench and you took him with the 7th pick, and you got DeJounte Murray and Jordan Poole starting for you, and you're gonna get like 13th in the West, and you don't have your
yeah,
pick.
yeah,
They're just like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I don't know. Joe
exactly.
Dumars. The
I
Bad Boy
mean,
Pistons have like the two worst GMs in fucking NBA history somehow.
Isaiah
Or two of
Dumar,
the five.
yeah.
Those two, Billy King. I don't know who else was terrible.
Yeah, no, that's pretty brutal. I mean, if we're just gonna keep along on this like worst run organizations, like you did briefly mention the Suns. I think they're up there. I think their future is very bleak, and they're about to give Booker like $75 million a year, which is but I think they should be trading him personally. Um, I also think like the Nets are up there. This draft didn't help their status in my books. Like Um, their future is very bleak, and then obviously
Like they
trading for
needed to
him.
be really bad this year, and they were not bad enough. And
Yeah,
now they
they're
got
not gonna be
Igor
bad
Devon's
enough.
their first round pick for the next 2 years. Like this, like they got
Yeah,
nothing next year. Their pick's going to Houston, so
yikes! I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah,
yeah, they're gonna
Houston
get
might end
another.
up
They're gonna
with.
get another pick in the 20s because they get Houston's pick.
Wow. Yeah, I mean Houston might end up with a top 8 pick probably.
Yeah,
I would
imagine that.
imagine.
Houston gets AJ DeBanza to fucking replace KD.
Oh my God, that's insane.
I think
Um,
OKC has someone's pick too, where it like could be number one.
is it the
I'm sure.
Clippers?
No, I don't think so. But they got OKC has someone's fucking pick from
Hmm.
some trade. Let me
It's
look it
not the
up.
Philly trade, right? It's
Let me look it up.
um. But yeah, those are some of the teams that just come to mind for NBA sake, since we're on that topic.
No, it's protected. They have Utah and Philly, but it's protected 1 to 8 and 1 to 4.
Got it. The Phillies projected 1 to 4, or the
Yeah,
Utah. Okay, I was
yeah,
about to say.
Utah 1 to 8. So like
Okay.
they'll probably get the Philly pick, but I would imagine Utah is in the top 8.
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, who knows? I don't know when they're gonna trade Markkinen.
Dude, they're gonna be in the top eight. Ace Bailey and Walter Clayton are both gonna average 16 points for 41% shooting. They're gonna be in the top eight.
Yeah, I could
Deontay
see
George
that.
as well. They're all gonna average the same thing.
And Isaiah Collier. Um, they have some decent young pieces though. I won't lie. Like
They got like a bunch
Danny,
of mid young pieces. I like Bailey and Clayton, but those two
yeah,
being on the
I think
same team, probably not the best.
Collier had a good, like a surprise. Like he was a high recruit coming out of high school, and like he was a McDonald's All-American, all that. He might have been the number one recruit actually.
He
But
was for a while, yeah.
yeah, he's a talented dude. Like I think he had a pretty good rookie year. So like I wouldn't be surprised if they have like I don't think like Kyle Filipowski is anything, but they have some young guys that are interesting over there. Yeah, so just a little brief discussion because obviously with the off season coming up or off season occurring as we speak, some questionable moves going on with front offices, and just wanted to highlight some of the ones we think have been the least successful. So as I mentioned, NBA offseason occurring. Free agency started this week. The legal tampering period, which is just when everyone signs, happened 2 days ago, I believe. So there's been a flurry of NBA moves going on. One team, like there's a few teams that really stick out. Like I like what Denver's doing. I like them getting they got Valanciunas to be their backup big. Obviously getting Cam Johnson I think is an upgrade over MPJ. I think he's obviously the better two-way player and he's gonna fill that spot like spot up and shoot role very well. In Atlanta, I like what they're doing as well. Getting Nikhil Alexander Walker, obviously getting Porzingis, drafting Asan Newell. They've done a lot of good things. So obviously some shakeups. Like, another big thing is like the Bucks signing Miles Turner, and
Yeah,
then
that was a shocker so far.
yeah, 2 minutes later,
All
waving, stretching.
offseason, I've been like, oh, Shams, oh, cool move, oh, cool move. Then it was like, Damian Lillard waived. What the fuck?
I mean, he is gonna be
The
out
Shams back?
probably all of next year. Like, bro, are you getting like every notification from Shams? Like, are you getting like the ESPN like, oh, this dude signed for 2 years, $5 million? It's like
Oh,
I do
nothing right
not.
now. No Shams right now.
Okay, like I'm getting like the tiny deals. Like I'm getting, I don't even know. Let's think it like Trendon Watford, like a 2 year, $5.3 million
I
deal
got
with a
one that
six.
said Imani Bates was like non-tendered and that he was
I,
now an unrestricted free agent. I was like,
I
word.
I don't even remember
It's like,
putting that
word. He's
notification.
gonna sign with the Canton Charge pretty soon.
I don't even remember putting that notification option on. Like I don't know how ESPN just randomly send me all these Shams tweets or Shams notifications. But I don't want these fucking trending Watford type deals on my phone because I'm thinking I'm getting like a big trade coming through and it's just trending Watford. Oh, Mo Wagner is a free agent. Kind of going back to what we talked about earlier. Um, but yeah, I mean some teams are obviously making decent moves.
I
Like
don't
I
know
said,
what
I
the
meant
Rockets are doing, dude. Clint Capella and Finney Smith, like I just feel like they already got players to fill those roles, and they went out and signed people anyway.
yeah, I mean they're adding depth, which I don't mind. Obviously, they brought Capella back, like you said. I think he's. I mean, they have Steven Adams. You're right. That's kind of weird. Um, yeah, I mean, I think what they really needed was like any sort of 3-point shooting. I don't love giving Fred VanVleet a 2 year, $50 million deal
I feel like there
when
was way better point guards that they could have went out and got for like pretty cheap. Like you could have threw the Bulls you could have threw the Bulls Cam Whitmore and like a bullshit protected first for fucking Kobe White, and they probably would have took
uh-huh,
it.
or like even like Io at that point, like just to get something. Um, yeah, I mean, Clint Capella's kind of weird because him and Steven Adams are very similar players, but obviously getting KD, I don't know. I think definitely weird, but don't hate it. Like I like the idea of just getting depth because they need some sort of veteran leadership on the team, and getting KD, bringing Van Vliet back, bringing Steven Adams back, bringing in Clint Capella. who's been in Houston when they are good. Like I think that's interesting. Um, Finney Smith is out. Like that was a bigger contract than I would have expected. So it came out to be like what, like a little more than 12 million a year, I think.
I think he got like 14. It's like 3 years, 50 or some shit.
Four
Or
years
four, no,
50,
it's 4 years. It's
4 years
4 years.
53. So yeah, it's like 13, like around there, 12, in between 12 and 13, I think. But I don't mind it. Like Finney Smith is gonna give you the shooting off the bench that you need. I saw a graphic, like they're like, who's stopping this Rockets team? And it was like Fred VanVleet, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jabari Smith Jr., Katie, and Steven Adams. And like I was like, how dare they not add Amen
Thompson.
Thompson? And it's just like he's probably the best player on that team besides
I wish they
KD.
would just play Reed Shepherd, bro. Reed Shepherd with
Yeah,
Thompson, KD, fucking Tari
yeah.
Eason.
Like I feel like Reed Shepard still has value. Like he's still 20 years old, 21 years
Yeah,
old.
they
Like
just like
I think,
didn't play him. And like Fred
yeah.
VanVleet is tiny and he's not good. Like I
Mhm.
don't see why Reed Shepherd can't be like
And
that guy.
yeah, like they're like the same size. I mean, like Reed Shepard, like he was averaging like 40 in the G League. It's like you're just wasting his time
Yeah,
pretty
he
much.
can shoot. He's like a willing defender too. He's just small, but like
Yeah.
he like his Kentucky bro. He was ripping people at Kentucky,
Yeah, he was averaging
throwing it
like
ahead
three
to
steals a
Rob.
game, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like John Stockton type of player, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I think I was surprised Nas Reed went back to the Timberwolves when that extension came through. He's getting 25 mil a year, which I think is probably about what I expected. Um, but like him and Randall, I was kind of surprised by. Like, obviously, you don't want to see Randall just walk for free after you trade Cat, but I feel like something needs to be changed there. Like, obviously, they were in
Yeah,
play
I was
for
expecting a shakeup, and they're just running it back.
running back. Yeah, like
But I
they
thought
were
they
in
should have
play for
kept Nas
KD.
Reed, but I felt like they should have like prioritized him. Like I feel like Edwards, McDaniels, Nas Reed is like their core. Like
Yeah, and then Walker walks. He goes to Atlanta. So,
I mean,
um,
Gobert's good for now, but like how long's he gonna be as good as he's been?
yeah, I mean,
He's
like,
already kind of took a step back, but he's still good. But
yeah, I think they're like anticipating Behringer to be the successor to Gobert after a couple years, but I know they were in play for KD, and I think the offer was something like pick 17 Gobert and one of Terrence Shannon and Rob Dillingham. Um,
yeah, that's
kind of,
another thing. I feel like they should play Rob. Like people are like, "Oh, he can't guard anyone." It's like,
yeah,
dude, your fucking lineup is Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, fucking Nas Reed, and Rudy Gobert. Like, who does he
yeah,
need to guard?
exactly.
Hide him like Steph Curry. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, they're a frustrating team too, because
Like
like
anyway, who is Mike Conley fucking guarding? Like Mike Conley is not guarding
forgot about
anyone
Mike
at this
Conley,
point.
bro. Um,
He's like 37, bro. Mike Conley was in the same draft class as KD. Like,
I think, but yeah, because he was Greg Oden. Yeah, yeah,
what's the
yeah,
pick after him? He's the third pick. Like,
yeah, yeah.
he's been around for forever.
It's gotta be crazy to be like an NBA role player. Like you just gotta be like decent, and you're getting generational wealth. Like Clint Capella's getting $7 million a year just to come off the bench.
He's gonna play
Like,
like 8 minutes a game,
yeah, it's
catch
Luke
lobs.
Cornett. Luke Cornett's getting 4 year, $41 million deals to back up Wemby. Come on, this is ridiculous. You just gotta be tall, athletic, and be somewhat decent at basketball, and you're getting paid. Like Luke Kennard's still getting over $10 million a year. It's crazy to me. Um,
Kennard could shoot that motherfucker though.
yeah, like Sam Merrill is getting almost $10 million a year. That's talk about people who can't guard. He's like his one thing is just shooting threes, and he's just getting. If you're good at one thing, you're getting almost $10 million a year. It's just crazy to me. But yeah, I think some of these moves again, like something we talked about on the side, the Hawks being in play to win the East, like a weak East next year. I think the Hawks, the Cavs, the Knicks, some very interesting teams in there. But yeah, I mean, this free agency's been kind of boring to me.
Orlando.
Nothing. Yeah, Orlando too with Bane and
I like
obviously Jason.
Orlando. That's my sleeper. I can see like Paulo takes a step, France gets his stride, starts shooting a
Mhm.
little better. You got Desmond Bain. That's like the most underrated trade. Like I saw it and I was like, oh, that's way too much. And then I thought about it. I was like, that's the perfect fit for them. Like they don't need a point guard. They need fucking Desmond Bain
Hmm.
because Paulo and Franz are gonna be handling the ball anyway, like creating shots for themselves. So yeah, they needed Desmond Bain. That was a great trade.
Yeah, I mean the East is like as weak as it seems. I think will be very interesting. I don't think it'll be interesting as the West because obviously the West is just loaded with talent. But I think we're in store for an interesting NBA season. Definitely don't know who's gonna come out of the East or the West, honestly, because like obviously you have the Thunder, the reigning champs, the Rockets. You're gonna have the Lakers. You're gonna have the Nuggets, a revamped Nuggets team.
The Lee Mavericks. That's who's gonna
Yeah,
win.
yeah, yeah. Dallas, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could talk about that a little bit. Like, do we think LeBron is going to get traded or is he not tradable? Like, a lot of the reports are saying that no one wants to take on a 1 year contract for $52 million, like a retirement tour. But
I mean, like they're not gonna get anything for him, but like Dallas can do a perfect trade for this scenario. Like I don't see why Dallas wouldn't give up. It's like one of Gafford or Washington is expiring, and there's no way they could bring him back.
mm,
And it's
no,
like
well,
not
they just extended Gafford
well, then it might be Washington that's expiring.
probably.
So like he's walking anyway, and then it's Gafford and Najee Marshall, and then like throw him a fucking protected first, like something, give him their pick back. I don't know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I mean, it makes
you know, like
sense.
it's like, and then Dallas still keeps all their good role players in that scenario. Like they
Yeah,
still have Derek Lively, they still have Klay Thompson, they still have Max Christie, they still have D'Angelo Russell. Like they have a whole role
yeah.
player group.
That'd be
And
a
then you got
very
four
interesting team.
superstars, like.
Yeah. Especially when Kyrie comes back. Like that team is gross.
And like they got chemistry too. Like Max Christie, LeBron, D'Lo, AD all played together, like on the
Hmm.
same team.
Hmm.
And Cooper Flag, like he'll fit in. Clay played with LeBron and AD on USA.
Yeah.
Like that
And
team would
Kyrie
be
probably.
really good. They probably wouldn't be that good in the regular season because they're never gonna play together. But like if they figure shit out, they can win the championship if they get LeBron. That's like a move Nico Harrison would make too. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, I don't want to give up my whole roster." Like Nico Harrison would give up three role players for LeBron. Like you wouldn't
Especially,
have to think about it.
so he feels like the fans like him again.
Yeah,
Because like
I
there
think
was a what was that?
I think LeBron and Bronny are that's gonna be so funny too. Like the Shams notification, it's like LeBron James and LeBron James Jr. are both are headed to Dallas, or maybe
I've
it's like
seen
Bronny James also included in the trade, like right at the end.
yeah, it's like dot 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 Bronny
Or
also
what if
going.
he's not, and then the Lakers just cut him? He signs a two-way contract with Dallas.
That'd be fucked. I've seen the Knicks being thrown around a little bit for LeBron too.
See it. They
Yeah,
did just get Mike Brown, his favorite coach. I don't know why
yeah.
the Knicks did that, by the way, but
I mean, it's better than Don Staley, I guess.
yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
That was like I thought that was gonna be like the Condoleezza Rice was about to coach the Browns. I thought that's what popped in my head when I saw that. Oh, I mean, yeah, she's a great coach. To
It's a
coach
different
the
sport. Like,
yeah, to coach the Knicks would
it's a
be
different sport. Like it just is.
yeah.
Like I
Women's
don't
college basketball to the NBA is quite the jump.
like I don't think there's ever been like an NBA coach that like goes there. Like I guess Becky Hammond like
Was an
was with the
assistant.
Spurs, but like she
Yeah.
played in the fucking WNBA for 10 years, so she know like you know what I mean? It's different. Like
I think that
I think that's the woman that like you could hire too. Like if Becky Hammond got hired as a NBA coach, like being Pop's main assistant or one of his main assistants for all those years, like
uh,
that I'd be like, all right. But like Don Staley, like I don't think you could justify that. Like it's a
mm,
different like
Don Staley playing the WNBA. I'm trying to figure
yeah,
that out.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
But yeah, like I think you gotta have NBA coaching experience.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
transition like that.
Even going like men's college to NBA can be difficult at times.
Yeah.
I'm sure the transition's probably easier now with NIL, but yeah, it's a totally different
A
game
lot
that
there
you're
like
playing.
not a lot of great coaches really come from college. Like they all kind of fail.
Mhm. Yeah. It's like
Like who's from college now? It's like Billy Donovan,
Donovan,
Brad
yeah.
Stevens is not a coach. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can't think of like. I'm trying to think. Like,
A
let's
lot of the
see.
college coaches don't even want to come to the NBA anymore because like they all
Yeah, I
just
mean,
kind
they're.
of failed.
I mean, I feel like at this point, like I'd rather coach in the NBA than college because you're pretty much doing the same thing. You're doing less in the NBA and you're getting paid more at this point. Like in college these days, now you're like negotiating
Yeah, like I feel
NIL.
like if I was like a good college coach, I'd go to the NBA because I know I'd get fired within 3 years, and then I could just go back to college at a bigger school for
Yeah,
more money.
yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
Danny
just
Hurley, like I would have left UConn, go to the Lakers for 3 years, and then take the fucking Kentucky or Kansas
yeah,
job, whatever's open.
honestly. Or just back to UConn maybe. I'm surprised he didn't get thrown around in the Knicks at all,
Yeah,
especially with
I
his
mean, I guess
involvement with
it's
the
because he
Lakers.
got that big extension, but
Yeah, but still, like even like given how much he was rumored to be involved with the Lakers last offseason, it's just surprising the
and they kind
Knicks.
of weren't that good this year too. So maybe it's like, I didn't repeat, like whatever.
Yeah, I mean they have like I think they have a pretty solid recruiting class too, but like I don't think they're gonna be that great this year either. I don't think they're gonna win the Big East, but yeah, no, that was surprising to me. It's just not like that was my early prediction. Like see, like before anyone was really getting involved, I thought Danny Hurley would be top of their list, but I didn't even hear a peep of his name in the interview process at all. Like I I heard fucking Rick Brunson's name more than Danny Hurley. Like that that shouldn't happen. Um
Yeah, Mike Brown, weird hire, but like there's kind of no one available. I mean,
Yeah, it's a weird like it's a weird off season. I don't know. There's not. I feel like there's just a lot going on, but like nothing crazy, nothing exciting. Like I think the KD trade like was expected. Like Dame getting cut was like the biggest move, I guess. But I mean, like I understand why they did it. I don't know.
I get it, but I don't agree with it. Like I think
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
trade Giannis. Like if he doesn't want to go, fucking sit him down and have a conversation. Tell him you're doing
yeah,
what's best for him, and then he'll believe it. Like
yeah. I don't know. It's like the NBA off, like the NFL off season is just so much more interesting. Like MLB and NFL, I feel like it's so much more interesting than NBA. Like NHL doesn't even get talked about because it gets cooked by the NBA so much. But
yeah, the last time I said that though, I woke up the next day and Paul George got traded to the fucking Clippers. So
yeah, well,
oh,
shit, maybe we're putting
I
together
was
a
like, the NBA
trade right now.
offseason's so boring. It's all these burner accounts. And I woke up, I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Like
That's
the world of t-shirts when you get
yeah.
swatted.
That and now that's spawning a dynasty in OKC, bro. Fuck the Paul George trades. Damn. But
You
yeah, I
remember
think
when you were?
yeah, remember where you were. I think that's all I got, honestly.
Alright.
Unless you got anything else.
Yawning for like 15 minutes.
All right, Pat. But yeah, so that was a little NBA offseason talk, a little NFL talk. I'm sure we'll have more NFL to talk about as the month progresses. Um, we got MLB draft coming up, All-Star game coming up, so we'll have some MLB to talk about next week. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Tune in next time.